Yo, what up? This is 12 a.m. I'm hanging out with my man Rob on Front Row Live.
You're a brand new artist for me, man. I was listening to other music on Spotify earlier last week, or over the weekend actually, and then your new track "Come Over" came up, and instantly, dude, I got hooked, became a fan, and checked out all your other stuff. Talk to me about your creative process and kind of at the same time discovering your sound and who you are as an artist.
Yeah, for sure. So basically, the way I make music and stuff is just I basically I do a lot of it myself. I do all the songwriting, I do a lot of the recording, the mixing and mastering. I got a lot of people who are dope with helping me with that as well. But I just go into the booth and I just freestyle melodies and lyrics, and then usually it's quick for me, 10-15 minutes. We usually got the song pretty mapped out and done, and then we just kind of fine tune it, touch up some lyrics and stuff. But that's usually how it goes. I don't really go into any session or any song with a certain idea. I just have it just come to me off the top when I'm recording. So that's how I usually get songs finished.
So when you started to record "Come Over," when did you know this song just started to exist? Was there a specific melody or a specific verse that you kind of put on the mic while you were in the studio?
Yeah, well, I was in the studio in Canada with Elijah Woods. He's the producer. He's one of my best friends, and this was during quarantine when I had to go back to Canada. And I was playing NBA 2K, and he played the beat, and I was like, oh, this is crazy, let me hop on it. So I put the controller down and I just went up to the booth, and first take I did the verses and the hook kind of just immediately. So right as I got to the hook, and I was like, you should come over, and I was like, oh, we got one, this is it. And then that was the game plan. We wanted to make a fun dance song, and I was trying to think what do people want to dance to, and what do people really want. And I feel because of this whole quarantine, I feel everybody just wants to be with one person and just hang out, because everybody's been locked up. So I just thought that would be the dance.
What's that like for you? I feel that nowadays when a song has either some kind of dance that you can add to it, or it already comes with a dance, I feel it just automatically makes it a big hit. Is that something that comes to mind when you are creating your music, specifically with "Come Over"?
Yeah, I mean, specifically with "Come Over," yeah, I thought a lot of my older music and other music, and I still have a bunch of other music coming out, it's very cinematic, emotional, and that's my favorite type of music. But I was you know what, we just need a fun song. And one of the biggest things right now is just having all of these platforms like TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, which really boost songs and give songs life. So I was we really need something that the universe can connect with, and just have fun to, and start challenges, and it just brings a lot of other people who don't make music, or don't do this and do that dance. They can be involved with a project. So we really wanted to make this song something that everybody can gravitate towards to, and just start their own thing, start their own trend too.
Now you're mentioning, you wanted to do something fun this time around. You have been able to get personal with your audience and vulnerable at the same time with past experiences and things you've gone through. Is that something that comes naturally to you because you're an artist, or is that something that you kind of struggle with, being able to open up to your audience in that matter?
Yeah, no, I feel it used to be harder, but I feel the more I grow as an artist, and the more fans I get, and the more people that are super supportive, it actually makes it a lot easier to open up, because people are listening now, and it's people care. So before, when you start out, it's an awkward thing where it's you want to talk about some real stuff, but you're brand new, so you're just telling your story, so you're hoping people catch on, and that's amazing. But then when you start growing and people start knowing your story, and then you can open up even more, because they're right there with you, and they're there for you. So that's why when I make really vulnerable music and open up, like it's like therapy for me, because like all these people who are fans of mine come back and say how much it touched them and how much it helped them through, you know, depression or anxiety. So it's beautiful, man. It's crazy when you start growing your fan base and you build like this team. And like I don't even like, they're just like, I respond to like everybody that DMs me type thing. And it's just because it's just like, it means the world to me that they have my music connect with them, and it changes, you know, their lives, or it changes like the way they feel and stuff. So it's insane.
Now, aside from like being able to expand your audience and kind of communicate with them at the same time, you also get some cool opportunities. Like recently you got to make custom beats for this specific like single. Yeah, there we go. Those are sick. So, you know, when you worked on something like these beats, for example, like what inspired the idea of the colorway and these beats in general?
Definitely the vibe of the song. Like pink is my favorite color, and it's just a summer color. And it's just like, you know, I love anything pink, and I don't, you know, they didn't have this type of pink yet, so I was like, this is an easy choice for me. Like these look so fire with like any fit, black, white. You could wear them with any color, really. They just pop out. And then the Solo Pros too, so they're completely wireless. But no, I mean, that's like my favorite company from the jump, because like Dr. Dre is like such a huge influence on my music. I remember buying the first pair of Beats when I was like in grade school, and like it was this experience. Like, oh my God, it felt like Dr. Dre sent me these personally. Like you got like a little note and stuff. So I've been a fan of theirs from the jump. So it's just crazy to be able to like, you know, work with them and have them support what I'm doing. It's a huge honor.
As far as getting support, like you've been, you know, obviously we've been dealing with such a crazy year this year, and then with quarantine, like it's been harder to kind of be as active as you would in the studio, or, you know, even the live performances. But you've been able to release since quarantine started. You've been releasing singles every month. Like, what is the idea of these singles? Are they part of a package? Are you doing just singles per month? Like, are you working on like a package of work? Like, what's going on?
Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely like, it was kind of changed a lot. Everyone's like kind of adjusting right now, because it's still crazy, and it's going to be probably crazy for a while, and a lot has changed. So you kind of adapt. So we were about to put out a project, and we still are. It's still going to come out. I got one single coming out really soon with my homie Tyla Yaweh, and then we got a Travis Barker remix coming out to a song already that's dropped. So after those two come out, then we're gonna put up the full project. But yeah, you kind of have to do like audibles and stuff, man, because like nobody knows what's really going on. So but yeah, definitely a project coming soon. It was supposed to be out already, but everything had to get pushed back. I mean, it's a crazy time in the world, not only coronavirus, but an amazing one. So it's like, you know, you got to make sure you respect and do everything like right. And so that's what we're doing. But definitely want to put out a lot more feel good records too, because I feel like, you know, that's something that people just need to do right now. It's just feel good. So a lot of happy music coming out for sure.
Now, talk to me a little bit more about this Tyla Yaweh collaboration, because that's another artist that I've been like, really for the last year, I've just been like, this guy is like the next thing. So how did that collaboration happen between you and Tyla, and like what was that experience like?
Well, I mean, from the jump, like he's been so supportive of me. Like we got the same manager, so from the jump, he's just been like a big brother to me, and he's just been, you know, always, you know, giving me advice. And he actually, you know, we live really close together, like in LA. So I was at his crib, and we were just working on music for his album, like helping songwrite, helping him, you know, record it. And then I was just playing some of my music, and then he heard the one record, and he was like, oh my God, like I gotta hop on this. And I was like, dude, this is gonna be crazy. And then he killed the verse really quick. Like he's one of the hardest working dudes I've ever met. Like he just smashes single after single out. It's impressive. It definitely made me up my game. But nah, I was just at the crib, and he heard the record, and he laid the verse like same night, and it turned out to be amazing. So I definitely can't wait to put that out.
That's another thing that I love about that about him is he gives me that Post Malone vibe where like he's like true to the music, and you know, if it's something that he's truly feeling, he's gonna do whatever it takes to like kind of add his bit to it or create a little bit more. So it's kind of cool that you guys are on that same circle.
Exactly. Nah, he's the homie.
Now, you've in the past been able to share the stages with Jez Dior and Ian Dior. You know, when you had these opportunities, like what did you learn from those performances about yourself, and what did you learn about performing with them?
I mean, Jazz has been like day one for me. That's the first song I ever put out was with Jazz. That's like my big brother. I got like the funeral crew tat on me. He you know, he definitely helped me out so much. And that's like, it was amazing. He took me on my first ever tour in Europe with the artist named Watsky, and it was just he just taught me a lot. And then Ian Dior, also super dope, incredible artist. He's killing it right now. It was cool to perform with him and Trevor Daniel at the Peppermint Club. That was crazy, and it's just cool to see like everybody growing. We're all like, you know, I mean, Trevor's having a crazy moment as well too. It's just that we're like the next generation of like artists, so it's cool to see everybody having their moment right now.
That's awesome, man. I'm definitely excited for you, and I'm glad that you know, better late than never, but I'm glad I found out about your music. Now, moving forward, like what else is next for you? What can fans expect in the upcoming months aside from that upcoming single you were talking about?
I mean, we got a lot with the upcoming stuff. We're doing a contest right now, actually, where we're gonna give out $1,000 plus a pair of free come over Beats by Dre headphones, and it's for the best TikTok. So whatever dance, whatever skit you want to do, you just tag come over, and we're gonna pick a winner in the next couple, probably in the next month. But we're really excited about that. We got a cool thing going on with TikTok. And then we got more music coming out, more music videos. We're shooting a video with Chris Villa and Wolf Sauce for Come Over. Just a bunch of content, because I got so much that's already ready to go, and we're just gonna release it all and make sure that, you know, we're staying busy during this, you know, time where it's hard to kind of get out and do things. So just staying busy, staying active on social media, and just making sure that you put out stuff.
That's awesome, dude. Well, once again, congratulations, and you guys be sure to check out 12 a.m. His new single "Come Over" is out now, and just once you go into that Spotify, just stay there and listen to all his other stuff, because it's legit. There we go.
12 a.m. everywhere. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate it.